Hello everyone, my name is George and welcome to another episode of 69 Baja Outdoors. Today we plan on tackling the passenger side window regulator and replacing the window scraper. Actually not replacing it, but reinstalling it as it had popped out and slid inside the door, which, well, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, before we get to that, I have to turn the car around because I have a small shop and, well, my space is limited. So, without wasting any more time, let's get to it. Well, that darn sure didn't go as planned. I really wanted to get some footage of this thing driving out under its own power and coming back in, but unfortunately, my battery is, I mean, it's still holding 12.5 volts, but it's got nothing for amperage, so hence the reason we're going to go and put dual batteries in it. Well, up until that time, when that happens, looks like I'm going to be pushing this thing around the shop. All right, so we have the window scraper. There is the part number, original. The clips are in really, really good shape, actually. But one of the things I wanted to show everybody is, put that in there. So those clips actually go, I can't really see it. Those clips actually go into these holes. See them? So those just snap back in place. Oh, come on. So what I'm going to wind up doing, jeez, I should have thought of this out better, you know, but we're going to put weather strip adhesive on here in between each of the clips. Not a whole lot, just enough to kind of keep it in place. And that was a bad idea too. And anyway, I gotta prop the phone back in the tripod, and but basically they're gonna snap in, and we'll clamp it in place and let that stuff cure. And while that stuff is curing and it's clamped in place, I'm gonna pull the window regulator. I know my videos aren't the greatest, but I'm doing the best with what I have. And what I have is this stupid light and a tripod and my iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's so until I get better equipment, this is how it's going to be. But stay tuned, because I'm going to show you how to change a window scraper and a window regulator in 45.5 seconds. And starting now. So the window regulator is out, but I wanted to show you the inside scraper. I got a little cleaning to do. Yeah, it's all good though. It'll come off. And but anyway, that scraper's in there, and she's in there good. So one of the things I wanted to let you know, when I lifted the window up, I propped the window up with these. They're plastic door shims. Jeez, take two. They're plastic door shims, but they also make great phenolic scrapers. Well, not phenolic because they're not phenolic material, but they make great non-marring scrapers. So, and they're great for all kinds of stuff too. And yeah, take three. Oh, look at this mess. But anyway, we're getting back to it. Oh. I would give my left testicle for a larger garage. All right, so we're going to get at it. So this window scraper regulator it's pretty old. It's been in my car for a while. It is Brazilian. It's in a great shape, with the exception that I didn't like the way it felt. Every time I roll up the window, it had like a grinding effect to it. So out it goes into the trash. This is a new one, a classic line. I wish I had the driver's side, because the driver's side is actually the bad one. But brand spanking, just fresh out of the bag. We just need to grease it. So we're gonna speed this up so you guys don't have to deal with all of that. I do pack these. Everybody's packed bearings before, I hope. But basically, you're just sitting here and you're packing it in, and it doesn't look like you're doing anything. But before too long, you don't have any grease left to shove in there. It's messy. It's time consuming. Also, I used high-speed grease on that Brazilian window regulator, which seems to be holding up. But my buddy Kenny at Kenny's VW Repair in Holiday, Florida, told me to use CV joint grease, which is something I hadn't heard. But yeah, so I guess that's what he's been using for 4 decades now, and it's working pretty good for him. So I'm gonna try it, and we'll see what happens. But you know what my dad used to say, anything worth doing is worth doing right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been installed. I did not video putting this one back in. It is a huge pain in the getting it around the shaft for the vent wing, because that vent wing comes all the way down here, and this rod is actually inside this little pocket. It rests, actually it's up in here. But it comes out this way. But anyway, and yes, I did not put that bolt back in. Also, I don't know if anybody else caught it in the video. I have a bent section in here where the clips are. I did straighten that prior to video, so that was taken care of. But the window does work. It's awfully tight. It's just as tight as the other one. I wish I could get better video. Can't do this and hold the phone at the same time. But it's working good. The window scraper is staying put. So I'd say it was a success. I guess the more we use it, the better it's going to get. If not, then we're just going to keep going up and down with it until it breaks, and then we'll replace it again. But there she is. And we'll get back over to the table. We'll get this wrapped up. That's done, and oh, look at this. I get to take some off my list. So, yeah. Window regulators, grease and install. Window scraper, done. So, our list is getting shorter. I'm sure I'll find some stuff to put back in there before too long. Probably tomorrow I'll find some more stuff that I need to do. But I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I have to thank my wife for putting up with my BS and supporting me doing this. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to get some painting done on the fenders. I got a little bit of Bondo to do, which reminds me. Like right now, it is, whoop, wrong can. 60 degrees on the Bondo, which is good enough to use. I probably should put it on tonight, but I still have one fender I have to prep. So I'm going to do that first thing in the morning. I'm actually going to fire up the wood stove in the morning to get it a little bit warmer in here. And yeah, as soon as that can hits 55, 57 degrees, I'm scraping it on the fender, and we're going to try to get those painted tomorrow because it's supposed to be like 55, 56 degrees tomorrow. So, well, I can't wait. Can't wait.